see another hatch. Is that another hatch? Is that a hatch? Oh man, y'all going to the meet? Ah, snaps. I like that. I like that a lot. So I don't know if you guys can see the Corvette in front of me, and in front of the Corvette there's about 8 or 9 motorcycles, and I wouldn't suggest riding by yourself. The solo is cool, but having a group, like you see with the motorcycles down there. I mean, I don't know them. I'm sure glad they came. I'm not drowsy. I'm not bored. I mean, don't get me wrong. This car is perfect for the highway now with the Accord 5th gear. But it's just riding this long distance by yourself. You know, I went out and I got me a Bluetooth speaker. I got my little headset, and I tried going without social media like YouTube or something for a while. But you know, after about 4 hours of reflecting and seeing this, so I just catch on to them, enjoy the escort. They're rolling at a good speed, and when they slow down in front of me, I know that I need to slow down. Maybe there's a police officer or whatever it is, but I'm going to ride with them as long as I can. GPS says I have about 3 hours, and let me tell you, I've been just rolling through, not even thinking about time when I've been rolling with them. So it's been a blessing, and yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. I'm still rolling. So what's up, y'all? So the GPS took me what it called a better route, and usually I don't like to take these routes because what they consider a better route is more gas for me. But I'm so happy that I trusted the car enough to take it off the route, because you know, we started going through some back roads, you know, where it says no fuel, no food in this area, and it's called the Smoky Mountains, the Great Smoky Mountains. And as I'm coming up, I keep seeing people pull off, right? And I was wondering what they were looking at, and I peeked over, and this is what I. Now y'all know I'm country. I got my hiking boots in the car, and if I had time, I went right up in there. But this view is just absolutely amazing. Like, people do burnouts and all that out here. You got tire marks, you know, you got tire marks in the ground and all that. But it's cool up here. It's about. Feels like about 65. I'm gonna be in my tent. You know, I'll be good once I close that tent up. I'm alright. But I'm happy that I was able to take this detour route. I never like traveling the carved path. Anyways, I always wanted to, you know, set some kind of trend or do something different. But amazing, y'all. And this is not even the best part. This is not even the best view. Woo, Great Smoky Mountains. I'll try to video the sign if I see it. I wish I would have brought my family. I know most of y'all have never been this far, even if you were born and raised in America. So I guess you can live a little bit vicariously through me. Right now we're getting ready. I'm going down the mountains now. I came up, and I just figured I would do a little, just what they call it now, PPV or whatever they call it now, as I'm going through the mountains. Mountains, y'all. You've never been, you get a little taste of it. No police, no traffic, no fiends begging you for change, no ambulance, no sirens, no angry people, just smiles. Oh my God. The wife is calling me. I'm going to try to FaceTime her so I can show her what it is. But over there, it's just magnificent hills and valleys. I can just imagine how much foraging I can do out here. That's all I'm thinking about. It's just throwing on my boots, but it's getting late and I can't stop. Because I don't want to get there when it's too dark, you know, because it's a campground. But they're all numbered. I just passed 12, and I'm just cruising down, just enjoying the cool weather. The car is running fine. I'm happy I took my time to button up the car as best as I could. The hood ain't perfect, but I can live with that. Nothing on the car is perfect. But just look at the view. You can pull off. You can just pull off and have a picnic out here, you know, or whatever you want to do, and just enjoy freedom, like real absolute freedom, man. This is amazing. If I get where they have signs, I'll pull over and show you guys, just to give you guys a clue of where I'm at. But this is where you want to take your car and throw a GoPro on it and just see what kind of setup you have on the car. You know, the suspension and the tires, and of course if it's a Honda, you're going to be throwing oil in it. But just really see what your car is made of, you know. And I'm cruising right now because I you know, like I said earlier, I want to slow down now and try to enjoy life a little bit, you know. I'm nervous about missing out on anything that's here for us, that God gave us the right to. Look at that, man. Look. Wow. Got people out here with their dogs. Old school truck.
Take the next right onto Foothills Parkway, Section 8G, Foothills Parkway West.
Freedom.
Continue on Foothills Parkway West for 11 miles.
Show me this, or make sure you have mask on, make sure you can just relax for a little bit. I think my right turn is coming up soon, so I'm going to try to FaceTime the wife. And if you see me pop back up in the Smoky Mountains, that's because I ran into some signs. Not ran into some signs, but I saw some signs along the way, and I wanted to show you guys like an idea of where I'm at. Wow. So I just pulled off. This is the opposite entrance. They have a humongous river that I could just imagine me in all day when it gets hot out. So quiet except for my noisy car. So quiet, man. It's almost nerve-wracking because sometimes you work and live in the city so much, you know, without even knowing it. You get accustomed to the noise. But there we go. I don't know how many people are in America, but very few people get to come and see things that they see on television, or they hear about, or they see in commercials. I personally want to be able to say that I really lived and enjoy life, and everything I want to do, I at least try, you know, and I give it a real valued effort. And took a chance driving a hatch, you know, because it's all mix and match parts, you know, Integra parts, shaved down, you know, shock forks that I had to grind down, to me and the wife putting the transmission together and putting a different fifth gear in it, you know, all the mix and match, different motor, mixing, you know, all that stuff, and doing the fuel, the oil pump in it, and trusting the seal, and, you know, just recently putting an oil pan on it and have to trust everything that everything is going to work, you know, but in God I trust, man. And I just roll with it. But yeah, that's where we at. Great Smoky Mountains. I'm going to be so late to get into the campground. Well, I'm not super late. I just wanted to get there before it get dark. It's beautiful, man. I like it. I like it. And I like how I look now. I didn't like how I look on that track video I did at Summit Point. I had to change my diet. I had to change just a lot of stuff about me. My skin is not all messed up anymore. I don't look like I'm 40-something years old, you know. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Really close. That's where I'm going. Fontana Dam. Yeah. Y'all know I love the water. And this is just day one, and I'm really satisfied, I'll be honest with you. It's stimulating the brain. It really is. It's not something that I get to see on a regular basis. It's new. It's just everything exciting for me. You know, this right here, this is excitement. It's like, it's heart racing. I see another hatch. Is that another hatch? Is that a hatch? Oh man, y'all going to the meet? Ah, snaps. I like that. I like that a lot. Man, I'm on the tail of the dragon, the Tennessee side. I tried keeping up with a Porsche, a Mustang, and a motorcycle. I found the limits to the Civic, really because of the hatch. Those tires, I pretty much had to throw the car in the corners. The tires started giving up on me. I pulled over. The brakes started smoking, and y'all know I got the Legend big brakes on there. I pretty much was in second and third the whole way, but yeah, the car just met its limits. I mean, I was keeping up, but it was slowly drifting away from me. So I'm going to see if I can catch a few cars while the sun is still out. Oh my God, I'm shaking. It was, wow. I mean, I've driven this car before, but I'm happy I stopped and put extra oil in it. Maybe I shouldn't have put extra fuel in it, but I don't think it would have mattered. Oh damn, my cooler fell over. Oh my God, that was just wow. Oh my goodness, this is the first day, y'all. The first day. Wow. I'm not going that fast again, and I'm happy. Now I'm kind of happy I didn't bring my son, because we weren't driving like fast. It was just throwing the vehicle in the corners. Wow. So we're on the tail of the dragon now. Let me tell y'all, this thing is a beast. I mean, the corners are just Jamaica kind of road. So after chasing down two motorcycles, the last one, I mean, I was getting him going into the corners. He was braking real early, so I started figuring out to brake a lot later. And that was like, it was really good. That was a really good run. I was happy about that. But yes, this is the tail of the dragon. So this lady says, welcome to something, North Carolina. Welcome to something. That's right. But this place, I know I haven't posted any videos for a while, but I'm hoping that we can get a group and from Maryland to come down next year if they have the meet again and see if we can come down here. Man, this road is amazing. You see those signs? Those signs don't do the road justice. Like, these corners you have to, the dragon. Oh, God. It actually makes me want to go set up camp and come back out. But I'll be back out here tomorrow again. So, yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Carolina 28 South.
Yeah. As the Dragon, employees only. And I guess the entrance is down here. I'm going to pull into the entrance to see what and all they have. I got a flag in today.
Take the next left onto North Carolina 28 South.
Okay, so I got to make a left here. Oh my God. Yeah, this place is amazing. Fontana Village. Wow.
Continue on US 129 South for 2 miles.
If you guys remember,
Continue on North Carolina 28 South for 3/4 of a mile.
if you guys remember when I did that public transportation in Jamaica video, when that bus driver was just throwing the buses around the corners, this is what it reminds me of. But just with way faster cars. I mean, the freaking SUV was turbocharged. It was a turbocharged B20 SUV. CRV that was turbocharged. So I mean, the slowest car in the corners could probably beat me in a straight line. Woo! Oh my God! I mean, yeah, this is something you have to see it in person, feel it, feel the freedom, feel the ability to like just come out and just push your car and see all those parts you put on your car. All those parts you put on your car, see if they're worth anything, you know, or they're just for show. And this is why I went with the setup of Blistine shocks with Ibach Redline Lawrence Springs, because I wanted to be able to throw my car in the corners. And actually, I think one of those dips, my side skirt scraped, but the springs and the shocks were so in sync that I wasn't bottoming out. Because it had a lot of signs saying oil, like written on the ground, and I guess people were like bottoming out because you start realizing like coilovers are just for show. You know, I'm not saying you don't have high performance coilovers, but the average coilover won't do you. You'll find out real quick what kind of coilovers they have. And I'm very proud of the car. I wish I would have kept the white wheels with the Archer plates on there, because I know for sure I would have been able to keep up with that Porsche, the Mustang, and the motorcycle. But once I started hearing the tires breaking loose, I knew I was pushing them to their absolute limit. They were hollering and screaming. Trying to make it to the campsite, set up camp, and then try to head back out. You guys are probably going to see me in some of the videos. It wasn't me. I wasn't driving. It was my stunt driver. Other people were doing videos as we were coming through. I ran past 2 of them. I was just a passenger though. So now I'm back driving. The stunt driver, he went to go get something to eat. So yeah, I can't handle that kind of driving. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh my God, look at this. Just absolute signs. All the signs say, and I think they do this on purpose, but it's fun. I'll be honest with you, half of me physically is here driving the car and half of me is in the woods, because that's really where I want to be. But I like the camaraderie of the cars, and I try to mix the best of both worlds, and I'm definitely having that right now. Alright y'all, so I just pulled up. Fire going on down here. Let's take a walk through this place here. So I rented a campground. Got the guy down there with his child. This ain't even the most amazing part. And I got my food already hot. I was gonna ask them if they had a campfire. They had the fire going right here. Wow, look at this. Fire. The fire pit. They have all the cars up there. I'm going to show you guys the cars. My light is not working because my phone is pretty much dead. It's on 11%. So you see I'm posted up next to the red Integra here. I think it's beautiful, right? I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to show you guys the pedigree of cars they have up here, right? So we're going to start off with the STI Subaru. And my light's not working. So, and then you got the S2000 hardtop. What? Look at this. Hardtop S2000. Oh my god. Look at this thing here. Carbon fiber. Then you go back over to the Subaru. And this is you got the Subaru, got the Mustang, BRZ. Damn, my light's not working. Got the Porsche, Boxer, the Corvette, got the TL, Acura, got the Acura Legend, 4-door, the S2000. I think this is a fit. A hatch over here with the fuse on the back. You can't even see it. No lights. Canards on there. What? Damn. Porsche. Oh god. This is gonna be man. It feels so great. What? I gotta go check in, y'all. I got the hatch parked up over there. And I got a feeling that everything is gonna be alright. Got the hatch, you know, just chilling in the corner. I'm really parking it. And I'm gonna move it, make sure ain't no oil. I ain't leave no oil and none of that because I was pushing this thing hard in them corners. I did not know this car was capable of that. So I'm gonna pull out and come. Alright, so what's going on, y'all? So, call myself being cheap. Got me a campground. Started regretting it at first. But it seems like it's gonna be alright. I'm literally the last person. And I have my tent set up. So a few cars coming in. Have the Mazda. Seen a couple of them out there. They all sitting up on their tent. And I have my book to read. It's a little frosty out here. I got my cooler. I got my food heat, you know, ready. And gotta go brush my teeth. I don't think I'm taking no shower tonight. I'm sleeping in my sweatpants. But actually, when you enclose a tent, it gets really hot in there. So as long as it's not below freezing, it should be good. But you just leave your tents up, go out, enjoy the ride. I might take my hood off. Not sure. I'll see. And yeah, store everything in my tent and go brush my teeth and eat. Call it a night.